guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my recipe for Salisbury steak meatballs with an onion sauce, and it is absolutely delicious. So let's go over the ingredients and let's get cooking. Okay guys, first we're going to go over what you're going to need for the meatball portion of this. It's super easy. Of course you're going to need ground beef. You're going to need green onion. You can use however many you want. I've just got 2 small green onions chopped. For these spices, you're going to need parsley, garlic powder, tomato paste, salt and pepper. And you're going to need flour. Now when we get all of this mixed together, you're just going to roll these meatballs into the flour before we cook them. So that's what the flour is for. For the sauce, you're going to need beef stock, onions, salt and pepper, flour, and thyme. Okay guys, I've taken my rings off, and now we are just going to add all this into our meat mixture. So we've added the spices, the tomato paste, and the green onions, and then you're just going to mix this together. I'll spare you the details. So I'm just going to mix this together and I'll meet you right back here. Okay guys, what we're going to do now is we're just going to take the meatballs, and I made them as even as possible, and then just roll them into balls. And I'm just going to gently roll them in this flour right here and put them back onto the plate. So I'm just going to continue to do this, and then we're going to move right on over to the stove. Okay guys, I've got my pan heating over on medium-low heat. Don't want your pan too hot. I'm just going to add just a little bit of avocado oil to the bottom of the pan. And let that come to heat real quick. Put in your meatballs. So what you're going to do is you're just going to cook these on both sides for about 3 or 4 minutes. And then you're just going to take them out. Now they're not going to be completely cooked through, because we're going to be putting them back into the pan later. So I'm just going to fry these off, and I'll meet you right back here. Okay guys, so I've turned my heat down to low, and I'm just going to add in my onion. With a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper, just to give it a toss. Now you're going to want to cook these until they're tender. You don't want them caramelized or anything like that, just till they're soft. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then we will go to the next step. Okay, now my onions are soft. I'm going to go ahead and add in my thyme. Give that a little mix. Now at this point you can go ahead and add in your flour. Give this a mix. We're going to cook this just a couple of minutes just to cook out the raw flour taste. Now we're just going to slowly add in our beef broth, just a little bit at a time, just so we don't end up with clumps of flour. We want it to get real smooth. Just take your time and stir, and it will thicken up. When it starts to get thick, add a little bit more. But you want to keep stirring it just so it doesn't clump up. Okay guys, I've brought this back up to a boil. I'm going to turn my heat all the way down to low. I'm going to add the meatballs back in. Now, if your family is bigger than mine, you can certainly double the recipe to fit your family. So no worries about that. So I'm going to spoon a little bit of this gravy over the top. Going to pop on the lid, and I'm going to let this cook for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to come in here and give it a stir, flip the meatballs over, and let it cook for another 5 to 10 minutes until the meatballs are completely done. Okay guys, I've just got one on my plate here. This is what it looks like. There you go. That's what it looks like. Now they're super tender, and they're so good. Hot. Now you can serve that however you like. We're having this for dinner tonight, so I'm just going to serve that with a side of rice and some mixed vegetables. But you can serve it with mashed potatoes if you like. Whatever's up to you. So yeah guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Hit that little red subscribe button down below and be part of the family here at the Southern Rustic. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.